Okay, let's make a example charm. And to begin with, we're going to place a sketch on the front plane. Press N, and then I'm just going to put a circle centered at the origin of diameter 2 inches. Accept that, and then we will extrude into the screen. Let's say point, how about, let's see, 2.5. So we'll make that 1/4 of an inch thick. So it's a pretty beefy and chunky charm. Let's go take a look at the volume. You can see it's too big. So 2 inches at 1/4 inch thick is a little too big. So let's adjust that. Let's see, how about, well, I know 0.125, 1/8 of an inch works, and that's probably adequate. ABS plastic is pretty robust. So that gives me about 0.4. So let's go with that. And so let's see, I'm just going to call this charm for now, and I am going to come over here and assign a material of ABS plastic. ABS plastic. Okay, so we know that this is within the volume requirements. Also, it's got a flat bottom, so it is in the sort of geometry constraints that we have. So if I go and I search for smiley face, let me use that as an example. And I downloaded, I think it was this one right here, and it's down on my computer. So what I'm going to do now that I've got the charm there is place a sketch on the front plane. Come up here to insert image. And whoops, I guess I gotta go get the image, right? So I gotta go plus import, and I'm going to navigate to the image. It's a graphics file there, and so it should be there. Now I'm going to place a sketch on the front of the charm, and then I'm going to come up here to the insert an image, and I'm going to there it is, and I'm just going to draw it that way. Oh, it's a little why is it on the side? That's unusual. I know why it is. Let me undo that. So Shift 7 and then hit front. There we go. And we'll place a sketch on the front here, and we'll insert image, and we'll grab this one, and we'll just grab it like this, and we'll accept that. So there's the image, and that's what we're going to use to trace out the the features. So let's start with, let's just do the eyes. So what we're going to do is going to go back into the sketch like this and zoom up, and then we're going to use the spline tool, which is right here. Spline tool, you just click, and it kind of curves a little bit, so go until you have to click again. You don't want to click constantly because that'll make it a really complicated curve. See, I'm just coming down to the bottom, click, and click, 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 click. Can I make it all the way down there? I think I can. Click. Okay, so that's a closed loop. And let me do the other one. So click, click, click. Oops. I'll show you how to adjust that. Click, 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 and click. Okay. Now, if I hit escape to get out of the spline tool, I can adjust these little points here a little bit. I wouldn't do this too often. They're pretty fussy. Anyway, so let's do that. So let's accept that. And now if I can turn off the sketch, I guess I do want to see that. So let me come up here and I'm going to extrude inward, and I'm going to remove some stuff. So if I'm going to go inward, and I'm going to go down how about 0.5 inches. So I'm going to click in the eye, click in the eye. First one didn't catch. And let's see what happens there. Now I can turn off the sketch, and I've got my eyes there. And if I check my volume, of course, it's going to be less. Now it's 0.388, not very much less, but a little bit less. So there's the eyes, and then if I want to go back in and do some more, I can either make another sketch, maybe to separate out this sketch from the subsequent sketches, because it can get pretty complicated. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I would turn this sketch on, and then I think I'm going to place another sketch here. I'm going to separate the mouth from the eyes on different sketches. So you can imagine going with the spline tool all around here to draw the mouth, and that's what you would do, and that would allow you to get a, I'm not going to do it right here, it takes too long, but that's will allow you to get a something on your charm. Now, one thing I do want to point out is we're going to want to use fillets a lot. So not very big radius, maybe how about 0.02, maybe very small, and put a fillet like right there and right there, because you don't want this to have sharp edges. So you can see I got a tiny little fillet there, so it's going to be easy on the hands. The only thing we haven't talked about yet is how to maybe move this around. So if I come over here to sketch 2, go back in there, I can kind of move this thing around. I don't want to do that now since I've already made the eyes, but in general you're going to want to place it before you start to draw the features. So that should get you going on making your whatever you want on your charm, and we'll end it there. Thanks for watching.